Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Broncos going up against the 49ers. Now let's head down to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
49ers, Broncos. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. It's Super Bowl 50, Phil, a milestone game in the history of the NFL. And do the players at this point have any feeling at all about the bigness of this one?
Man, Jim, all they're thinking about is the job they got to do. They've trained all their lives to be in this position, and you take all that practice and preparation and make sure you put it on display here in today's game and try to be a Super Bowl champion.
Let's go down to the field for the latest, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The 49ers are back deep waiting for the kick. The Broncos setting up here for the kickoff. The Super Bowl is officially underway. A champion about to be crowned. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
First down at the 23. Scanning the field. Incompletion on that hurried throw. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Gets the handle here. A tackle behind the line. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. It's third down coming up.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Going deep. Has his man. He's taken down at the 35.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Only 35 yards to the end zone. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They're setting up screen. Brings it in.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Super Bowl. It's as big as it gets. And just the fan side of you, Phil, what sticks out in your memory bank?
Well, I think the game, one of my favorite games of all time, Jim, when you talk about the Super Bowls, the Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, I love them both. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, and I remember the Jackie Smith drop in the end zone. Just the emotion that came from him, from all the Cowboys and Roger Staubach. It was an exciting game to watch. Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 2 on that play. 3rd down now. The 49ers have to get to the 25 to move the chains. From the gun. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
All set to punt here. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
You know, Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
The give out of the eye. Has 12 on this play.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. The Broncos come out. 2 tight ends on the field. The Broncos now move the chains. Fights through contact.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Broncos come out in the pistol. Here's the handoff. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. It's now second down. They bring in the extra tight end. And they take him down.
Outside linebackers, when you get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and they'll need now 14 yards on third down. From the gun, the Broncos get a first down.
The Broncos put themselves in a terrible situation, third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground. He's tackled at the 28.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down. They call his number once more and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They come to the line at the 24.
Let's go.
First down at the 24. Oh, it almost picked off that time. As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. This should be the last play of the quarter. The ball is knocked out. 1 quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
The Broncos on offense here to start the second quarter. The line of scrimmage right at the 24. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability, but since he's been in the pros, we see him run pretty good at it.
A 36-yard field goal attempt coming up. Catches a piece of the upright and goes through. Count the field goal. And they grab the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get us 3 points.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. One area that's been lacking today for this offense as it retakes the field has been the ground game, or at least the yards aren't coming from who we expect them to.
Yeah, big surprise, isn't it? I mean, I'm just surprised by this because they usually run the football so consistently. He's such a talented running back, and not to get success here today, it's been a surprise, but they got to change it if they hope to win.
The 49ers from the 22. They'll run it here. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They'll go ground. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It'll be 3rd down. The Broncos come out in a dime package. 3-step drop. Just into the 2nd quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Good yardage picked up on that call.
The Broncos love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Broncos offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
The Broncos now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 3-0. The Broncos snap it at the 36. Airing it out. And they can't connect.
That was a nice job by the defense. Being alert for the downfield throw, the defensive back in good position results in an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Double tight end formation. They'll go shotgun here. He's got the catch. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Third down. Snap it out of the gun. The Broncos have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
The Broncos that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
And as we get ready to get this drive started, it's apparent this offense hasn't gotten its usual jolt from the running back position. What's happened here?
Look, you need your stars to play well in games to win, and that is not the case here so far. The star running back having trouble finding a lane to run into, and they need to get him going if they want to win this game.
First down at the 46. And off out of the eye. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Handoff made. And a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The 49ers have it at the 44. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. Right now, this is a team that trails, and they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
3rd and 12. Stands in the pocket, and he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. Middle of the 2nd quarter, and this offense continues to struggle, Phil.
Sooner or later, they've got to find some rhythm out there. You know, maybe it's a trick play that can get them started. Sometimes a reverse, a flea flicker, plays like that can get your offense feeling good and playing better.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The 49ers defense walks back onto the field, somewhat inspired, I'm sure, about that last series when they came up with the 4th down play.
Yeah, listen, I agree. Sometimes you're in situations where you need to go for it on 4th down. But that last one, Jim, there was no excuse for that. That was just a horrible decision.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. The ball is jarred out of his hands. 2-minute warning. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. And here we have 2nd down. It's a 2-tight-end formation. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's knocked down.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Broncos line up in the pistol offense. Throws the pass. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. They're in punting formation. Tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. The return team, they fumble the football, it bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The 49ers haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
1st down at the 32. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. It's intercepted! He's brought down. That pick all but guarantees they will go into the intermission with the lead.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a good first half, and let's see if they can just make it a great first half on the offensive side by taking advantage of that interception and going down and scoring.
The Broncos offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
1st down at the 29. Very nearly intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Second down and 10. Handoff out of the I formation. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. The Broncos now move the chains. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense getting set now following the timeout. The ball sits at the 12-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And that gains a few.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times. And we saw at that time they stopped the play for a short gain.
The line of scrimmage right at the 9. the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it, touchdown.
Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT, is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the pass, a 33-yard point after attempt. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. One area that's been lacking today for this offense as it retakes the field has been the ground game, or at least the yards aren't coming from who we expect them to.
Yeah, big surprise, isn't it? I mean, I'm just surprised by this, because they usually run the football so consistently. He's such a talented running back, and not to get success here today, it's been a surprise, but they got to change it if they hope to win.
First down at the 21. Second down following that incompletion. The give. Picks up about 5.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Now looking at third down. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The 49ers won't panic either. They know they just need to take it 1 play at a time. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 49ers on their opening drive. The connection is made in the middle of the field, and he'll end up at the 35-yard line before being tackled. They take it at the 33-yard line. Pass will be completed out of the gun, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 32. Now to late in the first half. Here's a throw is hurried and picked off. Broncos will come away with the football. Now following the interception, coverage breaks down here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Broncos push the lead to 10. So that'll do it for us at the EA Sports Studio. It's time to head back to the field for the second half of the biggest game of the year.
He'll take it from the 6. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Broncos offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
First down at the 31. Dan picks up about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun. The Broncos get a first down. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First and 10. Handoff. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That leads us to second down. Finds his mark. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Coming to the line at the 45. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll mark him at the 40. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second and 6 coming up. The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down.
Let's go.
The Broncos now move the chains.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down following the long play. To the ground. Gets about 4 yards that time. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Second and 6 coming up. The Broncos lined up in the pistol. Has it. Touchdown. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the third quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offense.
And we're going to have a stoppage here because the booth wants to have a look at this potential touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
As always, every touchdown is reviewed and verified, and it is now the word sent down. It is, in fact, verified for 6. The point after try is in the books. The Broncos were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Broncos defense has been just remarkable. It reminds me of the Ravens defense back in 2000 when they led statistically in virtually every category on their way to winning the Super Bowl, Phil.
Yeah, you talk about that defense. They were scary. My gosh, they went out there. If you scored a touchdown against that defense, Jim, you felt like you really had accomplished something. But so far here today, they've been dominant, and it's been fun to watch.
First down at the 20. Leaps up and bumps away with it.
The 49ers did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Second down play coming up. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second down, 2 to go. Now makes the move to the right. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The 49ers will go with the pistol on this play. First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of only a yard.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down coming up. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Gets the handle here. That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
This is third down. Two tight ends on the field here. Right back to him once more. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
One quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this lopsided game. First down coming up. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. He has the grab. Gains 19. Third catch today so far.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The line of scrimmage, the 35. The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. They're going to get him here for a sack.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Broncos will come out in the dime. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And he hauls it in. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up and make the tackle. Good job that time.
The offense needs 10 yards here on 3rd down after that last completion. 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun. Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The 49ers turn the ball over on downs. Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You would expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over. The 49ers decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Broncos approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Here's the handoff. Picks up 8 here. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
This will be 2nd down.
Let's go. Grab 38. Grab 38.
Launches it down the field. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
So 1st and goal to go. Force it across for the touchdown. And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long, and they deserve to win.
The Broncos now will tack on the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Broncos were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Still not taken down. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Broncos defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it.
The 49ers with an empty backfield look here. First down at the 20. Got a flag.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
Let's go. Red 30 yards.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. And they get the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Second down and in a very precarious spot.
Get ready. 188. 188.
They'll run it here. That's a gain of 7. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense from the gun. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. The Broncos break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Broncos take it from the 43.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. Up the gut here. They'll mark him at the 46. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Third down on the way. The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Brings it into his body. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. That's another reception, giving him 2. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Handoff made. And that's a gain of 13. The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to Denver. It was a storybook season that ends with a Super Bowl victory today. And I think when you go back to the beginning of training camp, it was a storybook season that ends today. And I think when you look back to the beginning of training camp, no one would have imagined that this team would be holding up the Lombardi Trophy in the end.
I think we're seeing a new day and age in the NFL. Oh, let's quit trying to guess who's going to win before the season, because the talent is so good across the board in the whole league. It's when you get hot. And this team got hot late in the year. That was enough to get them into the playoffs, and they made it work all the way through to a Super Bowl victory.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.